Konami, we need a Suikoden collection. Even if it's just the first two. Well, we already did that on the PSP, well, we never got it. Come on, a Suikoden collection with the 5 main titles in this amazing series. We need them, all of them. On the PS4, on the Switch, I don't care, we need them. Why do I even bother? It's Konami. It's like talking to a wall. Hey guys, what's up? We've been getting a lot of great JRPG collections lately, right? Grandia 1 and 2, Dot Hack GU Last Recall on the PS4, Collection of Mana, Dragon Warrior 1, 2, and 3. That's great, that's fantastic, but what about the ones that we haven't got? Really? Come on, we need a whole bunch of other JRPG collections for the PS4, Switch, whatever, for modern systems. And today I've got a bunch of them, and I'm going to talk to you about them today. Alright, so I'm not gonna cover Suikoden because, well, it is my absolute favorite RPG franchise of all time, and it's probably the one that needs one RPG collection the most, so it should have been on the first place on this list, right? But number 1, Konami. Yeah, Konami. I don't need to explain. And number 2, well, I've covered Suikoden every opportunity that I've had ever since the creation of this channel. Enough is enough. I don't want to sound like a broken record. It was going to be extremely predictable, a video like this with this title and Suikoden on the first place. Come on, it was bound to happen. But Konami is just not going to happen. Anyway, so that's my gigantic, big-ass honorable mention. Suikoden. We all need a Suikoden collection. Anyway, let's just begin with this. My number 10 is gonna be Shining Force. That's right, we need a Shining Force collection. Okay, we've gotten the first 2 games on the Sega Genesis in almost every single Sega Genesis collection. PS2, PSP, PS3, PS4. Jesus, will this ever end? So we're gonna get a Sega Genesis collection on the PS5 too. And then there's the Sega Genesis Mini Classic that recently came out. I think that only has the first one, but whatever. The point is that we've gotten the first 2 Shining Force games every single time. That's fantastic. But what about Shining Force 3? Honestly, there's 3 parts. It was a game divided into 3 parts. And we only got the first one, exclusive to the Sega Saturn. And is it cheap? Is it really easy to find? Accessible to most gamers nowadays? No, it isn't. Come on, Sega, you know that. Come on, Sega, come on, Camelot Software Planning, the developers. Shining Force collection needs to happen, and please translate Shining Force 3 Part 2 and 3. All of them, Shining Force 1, 2, 3, completely translated into the PS4 or the Switch. I don't care, make your pick, even on PC, whatever. We need this collection. And if you want to, if you can, please throw in the Gaiden games on the Game Gear. That's right, you know, Shining Force, the Sword of Halogia on the Game Gear, we got that one alright, but come on. It's a really hard to find game, and it's a little bit of expensive game, so a collection with all the Shining Force titles, the retro ones, the real Shining Force games I'm talking about, that's exactly what we need. And that is my number 10, Shining Force. Now, on to my number 9. My number 9, well, I guess it's not gonna happen, just like Suikoden. But hey, a man can dream, right? And there's a little small glint of hope. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, Shadow Hearts. Shadow freaking Hearts. It needs to happen. There's 3 games, only 3, and then the series just died. You wanna know what happened? Watch my What the Hell Happened to Shadow Hearts series. Anyway, 3 games, and hell, if you want to throw in Kudelka, the predecessor of all the series, please do so. Please feel free to include Kudelka. I mean, a Shadow Hearts collection, this amazing, criminally underrated turn-based RPG series. on the PS2, my god, just imagine a collection like that on the PS4, and hell, including Kudelka. People will buy that. Okay, well, the guy who created this amazing series and also worked on the character design in Kudelka, guy named Matsuzo Mashida, he opened up a new studio recently, this very same year, called roguehwz. So, maybe it's not impossible, maybe Shadow Hearts could be a reality someday. Please, Mr. Mashida, make this happen. Shadow Hearts, we need that collection. If you don't want to include Kudelka, that's fine. Choose the 3 Shadow Heart games. That'll be absolutely amazing. It needs to happen. Alright? On to my number 8. My number 8, well, I guess it's sort of like a whim. Yeah, I'm gonna go a little bit whimsical on this because... come on. I am in love with this amazing series. I'm talking about Valkyria freaking Chronicles. Okay, the first game and the 4th game, we've got them for like 10,000 consoles. They're there for modern systems, okay? We can't complain about Valkyria Chronicles 1 and Valkyria Chronicles 4. And that's a new release, it came out last year. But what about Valkyria Chronicles 2 and 3? Those two remain exclusive nowadays for the PSP, and to make matters worse, Valkyria Chronicles 3, we never got that one. It remained in Japan, and it's one of the absolute best. Like there's this abyss of a difference between the 3rd one and the 2nd one. I don't mean to shit on the 2nd one because it's pretty damn good too, but the 3rd one is far superior in almost every single way. We need Sega, you're listening, you're watching this video, probably not, but okay, we need Valkyria Chronicles at least 2 and 3. If you don't want to include the 1st one or the 4th one, that's fine. That's fine. Give us a collection with the first Valkyria Chronicles 2 and 3. Please, they can't remain on the PSP. They're fine, they're okay. PSP is a great console, but Valkyria Chronicles 2 and 3, especially the 3rd one, please localize that one, properly translate that one, and release it on an amazing collection on the PS4 or the Switch or whatever. I don't care. I want a Valkyria Chronicles collection. I told ya, it's just a whim. Well, it could happen, you know, it could happen. You never know. On to my number 7. Well, this is a bit of a controversy because I couldn't make up my mind on which games I want in this collection. I'm not gonna have all of them. If we ever get a Shin Megami Tensei collection, we're probably not gonna get all of them at once. Especially the ones on the 3DS and on the Nintendo DS, because of the dual screens, you know. How the hell are they gonna make this transition from the 2 screens to the Switch or to the PS4? I don't know. If they can make that happen, that'll be amazing. But considering Atlus kinda doesn't give a damn about Shin Megami Tensei anymore, all their attention is on Persona. Hey, a Persona collection. No, let's go back to Shin Megami Tensei. Anyway, well, let's cut this number 7 into 2 parts. Either we need a Shin Megami Tensei collection with the first games that never came out of Japan, well, except the first one, but come on, it was a mobile phones only translation. Okay, the first Shin Megami Tensei game, Shin Megami Tensei Eve, Shin Megami Tensei 9, that's the name, it's not the 9th game in the series, that's the name. It came out for the Xbox, so there's a bunch of Shin Megami Tensei games that we never got. What about a collection with all of them? That'll be amazing. Or we could use a collection for the ones that are already translated, exclusive to the PS2. Imagine a collection, Shin Megami Tensei collection with the 2 digital Devil Saga games. That's one game cut in half. We got it for the PS2, that's right, but that's one game cut in half. It's not one of the greatest Shin Megami Tensei titles out there, but it's pretty damn good. Come on, Digital Devil Saga. The 2 Devil Summoner games, one is a sequel to the other one. Great games, underrated action RPGs, and hell, include Nocturne, Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. 5 PS2 Shin Megami Tensei games into one amazing collection. Can you please make that happen, Atlus? Please? And add an easy mode for us wimps and crybabies who can't take the difficulty of that game? Please? Yeah, I know it's not gonna happen, but anyway, it's Shin Megami Tensei. Maybe? I doubt it'll happen, but whatever. I can dream, right? I need a Shin Megami Tensei collection, please! Number 6! Number 6, well, you guys know it already. I am a huge Ys fanboy. Ys has become one of my absolute favorite RPG series of all time, the E series. And I'm not talking about a collection that includes Lacrimosa of Dana, even though that'll be freaking great, because that game, every version of it, it's really expensive. It's no less than $50. The Vita version, the PS4 version, the Switch version, god damn it, they're all freaking expensive. But whatever, if that can happen because it's sort of like a recent release, it's okay. Give us the first Ys games, even the ones you never translated, Falcom. The ones that you don't want to acknowledge. Okay, you gave us Memories of Celceta on the Vita. That's supposed to be sort of like Ys 4, the official Ys 4. But what about Ys 5? Is it that bad? I don't think it's bad. Come on, give us a collection with all the Ys games from Ys 7 and below. If you want to exclude Celceta, that's fine. But Ys 7, Ys 6, Ark of Napishtim, that's not it. That game is not even on the PSN anymore. You can't buy that game. Only way to play that game is on a PSP or on the PS2. I'm not sure if it came out on PC as well, but whatever. Come on, we need an Ys collection. It's fantastic. Include all of them, even Ys 8, if you can. If you can't, I'm satisfied with the retro ones from Ys Origin era and below, including 6, Ys 7, also the ones that never got a translation. Okay, there's like 10,000 ports and collection of the first Ys 1 and 2 games. I get it now, but all the others are kind of like exclusive to their systems. We need an Ys collection. Alright, we need it. Falcon, please. Anything. Give us 1, 2, 3, 4 games. I don't care. An Ys collection. That'll be mind-blowing. On to my number 5. Okay. Number 5, I guess it's also like a whim. But if Landgreaser 1 and 2 HD remakes, remasters for the Switch is coming to the West, why the hell not Grow Lancer? Right? Grow Lancer, it's one of my absolute favorite RPG series of all time. I adore that series, and there's 6 games, and we only got Grow Lancer 2, 3, 4, and 5. We never got the first one, and we never got the 6th one. Come on. If you guys are making Landgreaser happen, and that's an even more underrated, unsuccessful franchise, and you're bringing those 2 games over, why the hell can you not give us Grow Lancer, I don't know, at least Grow Lancer 1 through 3, so we can all experience for the first time a properly translated version, properly localized version of the very first Grow Lancer. These are the same developers. Come on. Grow Lancer is a fantastic series, criminally underrated, real-time strategy RPGs, really unique, highly original, extremely addictive, great stories, great graphics, great character design, great music, great everything. These games are almost perfect. Grow Lancer, please, it needs to happen. The world needs more Grow Lancer love. And I mean it. But is it a whim? Maybe it is, but like I said at the beginning, if Landgreaser is happening, maybe we can get Grow Lancer? Please make it happen, Atlus. I know you can. Number 4. Let's go back to Falcom. Because this needs to happen like yesterday. And I'm talking about Trails in the Sky. If we're talking about this gigantic franchise, the one trilogy that needs it the most is Trails in the Sky. Sure, there's the Gagar trilogy, also on the PSP, all 3 games localized, with an English North American release, by the way. Those 3 games are good, but they're not great. They could use a little bit of help, maybe a collection of those 3 games. Or hell, maybe an entire collection of all the PSP Trails in the Sky Trails games. All the Legend of Heroes on the PSP, including the 2 games that never came out of Japan. Zero no Kiseki and Ao no Kiseki. What about those 2? Come on, we need them, Falcom. Falcom, what the hell is going on? Like, really? You haven't even announced Ys 9 for a North American release. Okay, I get it. I can wait, but I can't keep waiting on Trails in the Sky with a proper collection. With the 3 games. I know the 3rd one is sort of like a spin-off, and yeah, well, at least Trails in the Sky 1 and 2. I think it happened on the PS Vita called Trails in the Sky's Evolution or whatever. We never got that version. What's up with that? Aren't you famous enough nowadays, Falcom, to make this happen? Please. I don't care. If you want to make a Kickstarter about this, I'll probably donate. I'll back this up, I swear. I need Trails in the Sky, the 3 games, in one PS4 collection, Switch collection, I don't care. If you want to put Zero and Ao no Kiseki, please make it happen also. It'll be fantastic to have all Trails games in one collection. Right, guys? Haha! Number 3 is pretty damn obvious, Capcom. It needs to happen. You're not Konami. You don't want to become Konami, right, Capcom? So please give us a collection of Breath of Fire. Right, guys? Breath of Fire 1 and 2 remain exclusive to the Super Nintendo and the Game Boy Advance. 3 and 4 remain exclusive to the PS1. Well, 3 was released also on PSP, but only in Europe. Whatever. Okay, great games. They're fine the way they are right now on their respective systems. But if we could get them all in a collection, that would be fantastic. I need this. I'm not the biggest Breath of Fire fan, but this could bring me even more into the series. I absolutely adored Breath of Fire 4 on the PS1. That's a fantastic game. So a collection of Breath of Fire. And just imagine, guys, on the Switch, on the PS4, Breath of Fire collection. Oh man, that's music to my ears. This collection needs to happen like yesterday too. Breath of Fire collection with the first 4 games in the series. I don't care about the 5th one. If they want to include that one, okay, go ahead and do it. It's not that good of a game, but it's not a bad game either. Maybe a lot of people could finally get into that game, but at least the first 4 games, please, Capcom, a collection of this amazing, underrated, well, it's not that underrated, isn't it? Anyway, this forgotten series, the games that you forgot, Capcom, after Breath of Fire 6, but I just want to pretend that game doesn't exist. Number 2 is another series that's kind of forgotten. They came back with a mobile game. Nobody gave a shit about that mobile game, by the way. Wild Arms! Please, Wild Arms, what's taking these people so long? Who has the IP for Wild Arms? Sony? Wild Arms was developed by Media Vision. These guys are also been working on Valkyria Chronicles. So, can I get a Valkyria Chronicles collection? Okay, I'll shut up about that. Wild Arms! Wild Arms 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I don't care about the PSP spin-off. If you want to include it, that's great. Awesome. But at least the first 5 main titles in the series that you so viciously abandoned, disgracefully abandoned, it needs to happen. Wild Arms 1 through 5. Come on, we need a collection of that. If you just want to make, like what Grandia did, a collection of just Wild Arms 1 and 2, okay, I guess that works out as well, but I kind of want 3, 4, and 5 too. They remain exclusive to the PS2. Come on, Media Vision, come on, Sony, please give us a Wild Arms collection. It definitely, let me stress that out, it just definitely needs to happen. I mean, all these collections have been kind of successful. They proved their point. What's taking you so long? Wild Arms, it needs to happen. My number 1, oh boy, is probably the one that needs it the most. Yes, Xenosaga. Monolith Soft, you're fantastic nowadays. You are extremely popular, rich, and famous. Make this happen, please, please. Xenosaga might not be the absolute best JRPG series in this list. Girl Lancer is the best. Suikoden is the best. Anyway, but I think the one that needs a remaster, a collection desperately the most is Xenosaga. These 3 games need a collection, a Xenosaga collection. You kinda did something similar, Namco. Namco has the IP. Okay, you did Xenosaga 1 and 2 on the Nintendo DS. What the it never came out of Japan. What's up with that? We don't want that. We want a proper Xenosaga Trilogy collection on the PS4 or on the Nintendo Switch or on PC or the Xbox. Yeah, we need a Xenosaga collection. Namco, Bandai freaking Namco, you have the IP of this amazing series. Don't let it die. Please, bring it back. We need more Xenosaga. And if you want to include Xenogears there, Oh my god, that'll be mind-blowing, a complete remaster of Xenogears. But if you don't want to do that, that's fine. Just give us a Xenosaga collection. People have been begging for that since many years ago. It needs to happen. It desperately needs to happen. Xenosaga 1, 2, and 3 collection on the PS4 or whatever modern system you want to. You want some honorable mentions? Of course. What about for the first .hack games? Okay, .hack GU happened. Why can't the first 4 games, .hack games, happen? Infection, Mutation, Outbreak, and Quarantine. Have you seen the price of Quarantine, for Christ's sake? These games are exclusive to the PS2. It can't be like that. We need these 4 games, a collection of the first .hack games. What others? You want a Fire Emblem collection? You know what I'm talking about, the Super Famicom games that never came out of Japan, properly localized, translated, remade, remastered, whatever. A Fire Emblem collection would be amazing. Why didn't I include that thing on the list? Well, Fire Emblem, it also needs to happen. Super Mario RPG, Super Mario RPG's collection, including Paper Mario games, and their sadly recently defunct Mario and Luigi games, maybe some of them, but most of them are on the Nintendo DS and 3DS. What are they gonna do with the dual screen situation? I don't know, but I think it kinda like needs to happen. Oh, Baten Kaitos. Yeah, those 2 exclusive amazing games on the GameCube. That's a great collection. Just imagine Baten Kaitos collection. And last but not least, Golden Sun. What's up with you, Nintendo? What's up? Really, Nintendo? You have an amazing, gigantic Golden Sun fanbase. Give us the first 2 games, originally released on the Game Boy Advance, on the Switch, remastered, Golden Sun collection. Everybody wants that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends. See you next time.